Well, I have to give another message to the Democrats and the people on the left. And the reason I'm doing that is because they are always upset about something. They're not only upset, but they're always extremely upset to the point where they want to riot. They want to burn down black neighborhoods. They want to take away things from black communities that will harm us in the long term. And then they're always protesting in black communities. They're always taking their protests so that they harm people that live in black communities. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about the Daniel Penny verdict that came down today. And everyone knows that he was acquitted today from all charges, because what he did is that he saw a homeless man on the subway, and the man was appeared to be violent, and he was threatening other people. So Daniel Penny, who is a Marine, who is a veteran of the U.S. Marine Corps, he is taught how to take down people. Now, what he did a chokehold and stopped a man from doing things to other people. He was protecting the other people on the train. Now, the narrative that's out today is that this white man just saw a black man randomly, and he decided that he was going to do a chokehold on him, and consequently, because of that chokehold, that the person was deceased. Because of it. And so now our media and our New World Order people and everyone who is always pushing for us to have racial division, guess what they're doing? They're doing what they always do. They are always trying to make black people the people in this country that are always angry about something. Now, these same people did not protest when, I want to see the protests when they allowed illegal immigrants to move inside of rec centers in Chicago. Where are these same people? When they let the illegal immigrants remove children from rec centers that were built for black children in Chicago. Where are these same people? Where are these same people when they closed schools in the Bronx and told them, the parents, just the day before, that their children had to go online because illegal immigrants had to use the school? Where are these same people, and where was the same amount of anger from all of these people, from Black Lives Matter? Why wasn't Black Lives Matter just as angry about what happened to the black kids in Chicago, what happened to the Hispanic kids in the Bronx? Why weren't they just the same amount of anger? Where was it then? And I want to know, where was the same amount of anger when they were removing black people from homes in cities across the country? They were removing black people who had no money, who had lost their jobs because they were laid off during COVID. But they allowed illegal immigrants to come into their homes. They gave them free housing, free food, free childcare, free everything. Where was Black Lives Matter? Where were all of these Congress people, these Democrats that are so angry right now? Why weren't you angry when all of these illegal immigrants from countries all across the world were taking the lives of black people, taking jobs, taking housing, taking nursing homes from black people? Why weren't you angry then? Why are you angry now? You know what? This is the irony about black anger, is whenever the globalist elitists say, black people, I want you to be angry about something today. Normally they pay them to be angry. Normally when they say that, black people all of a sudden just get angry, and then they start protesting and going through the streets. And you know what's really funny about it? They're always burning up black businesses and black communities. Isn't it funny that the Democrats are always encouraging black people to be so angry that they only burn up black businesses, black communities? But where were you when illegal immigrants were replacing black people in Chicago and replacing them, and when you had them taking over apartments in Colorado and in Dallas and all of these other cities? Where were you then? Why weren't you angry then? You know what? You're angry when they tell you to be angry. You are still owned by the power bases that owned black people 250 years ago. They still tell you when to be angry, what to be angry about, and how you are going to react and respond to that anger. So all of this anger that you have right now because Daniel Penny, a U.S. Marine that was doing what anyone should have done to protect people on the subway, when you are that angry about that, Why weren't you angry because he was homeless? Why aren't you that angry about the homeless population in this country? Why wasn't his family angry that he was homeless? Why wasn't his family there to make sure he wasn't homeless? Why wasn't his family and all the people that are angry? And I know Al Sharpton is somewhere right now looking for his dime. Why weren't all of you angry about the homeless Americans when they are giving illegal immigrants $15,000 a month on credit cards and when they're paying for their housing and their schools and everything else? Why aren't you that angry? And why aren't you protecting our homeless all the time? Why aren't you angry about homelessness, just homelessness in general? Why aren't you angry about the people in Lahaina that lost their homes and they're going to lose them permanently and they got nothing from our federal government? Why aren't you angry about the people in the southeastern corners of the United States that lost everything? The people in North Carolina that are still living in tents in 20-degree weather. Why aren't you angry now? Where are your protests? Why weren't you angry about all of this? And you know the funny thing about this, and the reason I'm talking to Democrats is because when Democrats and your people decided that you were going to go after President Trump, and you did all of these things, and you almost took him out, Republicans did not protest. They did not burn one city. They did not burn one flag. They did not go after any race of people. They did not do any of this. But you are always angry and you're always violent. You're always going after people. So all of your, shall I say, affected anger right now. Someone told you to be angry. And you know why they told you to be angry? They want you to be angry because throughout history of the world, they go in and they disrupt countries, like they disrupted Syria and they disrupted Libya and they disrupted Haiti, and they go in and they take out their leaders and they disrupt them. It's the same people. And those same people that disrupted Syria, that disrupted Haiti, they're all telling you that you must be angry now. And you must be angry and you must go and burn down Black businesses and Black communities. Black people, wake up. This is so ridiculous. You are ridiculous right now. A U.S. Marine saved the lives of many people from a person who had a violent past, whose family had abandoned him, whose country, whose city had abandoned him. If you were so interested, why weren't you interested before it happened? Why weren't you interested in the American homeless population? You're full of crap, totally full of it.